Good morning folks, I'm Lee, the Pit Village Trader, and a bit of an unusual update today. Not unusual for me because I come outside pretty much all the time every day. I don't sit at my desk trading, but I thought I'd give you a bit of a different kind of a take today on the things the Pit Village Trader gets up to in his daily trading routine. So the first thing, obviously we've had the weekend, it's been a bank holiday weekend. I spent some time on Saturday and Sunday checking for positions to open this week. If you subscribe to my mailing list at pitvillagetrader.co.uk, you will have received an update just yesterday, I think, about what we're looking at for the week ahead, how we're feeling about things, and possibly identify a few opportunities that I hope you will take and I hope will bear fruit for you. And I really just wanted to kind of introduce this idea that it's probably about 7:45 now, and I'm not sitting at the trading screen. I haven't checked the news this morning. I haven't, checked my movers. All of that was done over the space of an hour on Saturday. So after the market finished on Friday, Saturday I had some downtime, had a quick little check, and I did notice one interesting thing, which I did include in my email, and that was I pulled up all the indices. I don't trade indices themselves. So for instance, I don't trade the FTSE 100 or the Nasdaq or the Dow or anything like that. What I do is I prefer to trade inside the FTSE 250 because that is large enough that there's not severe chance of volatility, but also open enough to eke out those opportunities. Anyway, so what I did on Saturday was I pulled up all of the indices for the last 3 months. So the FTSE 100 had a look at their charts, FTSE 250 had a look at their charts, FTSE 300 had a look at their charts, and the FTSE 100 AIM, so the alternative investment market. And what I noticed was that the AIM market, if we're looking at evidence of strength and evidence of weakness, where evidence of strength is price action going up or value in the case of the indices, then what is visible and apparent is the FTSE AIM 100 is the market or the indices that is experiencing the highest volume of positive investor sentiment at the moment. At least it looks that way from the prices evidenced. So what I would suggest you do, and what I've suggested in my mailing list, is I picked out a few positions and a few possible opportunities that you might want to look at for this week. But if the money, you follow the money, that I'm all about following the trend, not the trend because that's the wrong word, following the momentum, following the sentiment, following the evidence of price action and strength. So go where the money is, do what the smart people are doing. And of those 4 UK markets, the AIM 100 is where the money is being poured in. Is that because people know things that I don't know? Is that because it's higher volatility? There's a higher chance of larger profits sooner? Anyway, check pitvillagetrader.co.uk, sign up to the mailing list. You should receive the last email, but if you don't, check out the AIM 100 market, have a look at the rises and fallers for the last market session, pick out a few that are in your price range, and you might find something of interest. I will name a few here just to try and introduce you to the idea. I think I pulled out 3 on Saturday. They were Fever Tree Drinks, FEVR, Boohoo, BOO, and what was the other one? The epic code was GROW, GROW, and I can't remember the name now, but anyway, check I'll put that in the description down below. But those are the 3 epic codes. They were the three shares that I thought presented me with a good opportunity for the week ahead. So have a look. You don't need to do it, but have a look and get a feel for where that money is flowing. Obviously I talk about some other things that I don't generally talk about on YouTube or on my blog. And also the final thing is I've got the best spread betting post I've ever written coming out shortly, which I think is going to include something like 35 of the best commentaries and advice and strategies from some of the top spread bettors in the industry, which are going to probably turn you into a spread betting Jedi if you read those. So get onto the blog pitvillagetrader.co.uk and see for yourself. That is, of course, if you want to learn to profit from the markets in a tax-free manner, let's say. All legal, of course. Now, the final thing, that's it really, just have a good time. And the final reminder is get outside. Don't spend your life in front of a computer screen. That is not what you want to do with your life. Trading is fun. It's a bit of a hobby. You can earn a decent side income from it. It can definitely supplement the income from your full-time job to help your family and you live a better quality of life. But don't forget to get outside. You know what I mean? It's not all about sitting at computer screens and digits on a bank screen. And let's face it, we don't know how long this situation is going to last. And realistically, there's probably a good chance of some kind of financial disruption, some kind of financial reset, some kind of financial thing that's going to come out of all of this, because let's not forget that this year, in the last 50 years, the amount of government funded bailout money has never been as high as what it has for this current situation. So I think, looking at the 2008 crisis, the money that's been created out of nothing for this situation is about 5, 6, 7 times higher than what it was then. Now, if the systematic problems were not resolved back then, what do you think is going to happen now? I'll leave you with that thought, guys. Remember, don't think too much. Trade what you see and not what you think, but be mindful of everything else, because there's more ways to invest than the mainstream ones, which you can find out if you subscribe to my mailing list on pitvillagetrader.co.uk. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Look after your family, be happy, and trade well. See you next time.